And again, I want to move this and transition this over to Scott Gregory. He's the special guest. He's the new Deputy Director over our Office of Digital Innovation and Technology Engagement, really to talk about our new .ca.gov website and some of the great transformative and innovative opportunities we have coming up in the future that you all can be a part of. So again, thank you for coming and have a great day. So without further ado, Scott Gregory.
Good morning, everybody. Again, by way of introduction, my name is Scott Gregory. I'm the Deputy Director over the Office of Digital Innovation and Technology Engagement, and I'm really excited to be here today with you to share with you some of the initiatives that we have in play right now, and to really start to lay down the conversation of how we look at digital innovation in California and that touch point between technology engagement and innovation, really focusing in on the customer, being the citizen of the citizens of the state of California, and then also our private sector partners as well as government. So today I'm going to go through a couple of items, some of the highlights of things that we have in play right now, and give you a brief overview of what is the Office of Digital Innovation and Technology Engagement. So I think I'll start off with that. As Chris mentioned, this is an effort for us to begin to push the notion of enhanced digital service delivery within the state of California and really develop an organization that focuses a lot of its efforts around the idea of a civic consultancy. Being able to partner with organizations within the state of California, outside of the state of California, our local partners, excuse me, to be able to begin to effectuate change and deliver really robust IT solutions that will benefit the folks that we serve, the citizens of this great state. Now, you'll notice that there's been somewhat of a trend around digital service delivery, especially in the federal government. And I can tell you that we've been listening, and we've been taking a lot of lessons from the U.S. Digital Service, and also a group that many of you may have heard of called 18F. It's another civic consultancy within the federal government, within the General Services Administration. So as a sister organization to them, we're looking at building out a very similar process in which we begin to engage our citizens and deliver meaningful solutions. So the organization, our office, is developed to do that, but the makeup of the office is a little bit more on the diverse side. So we have, of course, programmers, back-end programmers, UI, UX expertise, graphic designers, social media expertise, and also business analysis experts with a lot of depth and experience of how to look at business problems and ascribe IT solutions to those. You know, we don't exist to do IT for the sake of doing IT. We're doing technology-based solutions to help enhance and deliver improved solutions to the citizens of the state of California. So the way we're doing that is we're looking at implementing agile processes and also lean business processes to be able to deliver fast, iterative solutions to the folks that we serve. So that's a very broad-based overview of who we are and what we seek to accomplish. But today I want to also share with you some of the things that we've done, some of the items that we have in play right now. So what I would like to do, if we could switch to the podium, I want to share with you CA.gov and talk a little bit about some of the success that we had with that moving forward. I guess while that's queuing up, I'll give you a little bit of a background on what we've done. So we have, in 180 days, redesigned, redeveloped the state of California's webpage. Now, we all seen it in the past, right? So it was a web page. It was a series of access to links and different bits of information, but we wanted to take a different approach, the approach of truly developing a portal where folks can come in, discover what they want quickly, efficiently, and then get out. You know, the idea of clicking through tons and tons of links to get to information, that's not something we were interested in at all. We're interested in the 2 to 3 click to the information, very transactional, get out and be successful. So in doing so, we had a goal. Our goal was to reach out and look at best-of-breed technologies. And so the technology that we decided to work with was a technology called Sitecore. It's a content management system, very robust. A lot of Fortune 500 companies leverage this technology to deliver business solutions and content to the folks that they serve. So in 180 days, leveraging Sitecore, we were able to deliver a new CAgov portal. And that portal currently is a candidate for Best of Web for 2016. We're really excited about that. I won't say that we've been out of the game for a little bit. We were successful years back in taking that home for California, but we're really excited about winning that. And I think we have a really, really strong showing this year. Okay, there you go. So, hey, all right, thank you. Yeah. So the idea behind this is that we want to make this process very personalized to the user. Instead of just delivering a website and saying, here you go, have fun with it, we wanted to make this more intuitive and relatable to the end user. So in doing so, we built in several different items that would actually do that to engage and draw in the customer. One in particular is, if you look up here in the upper right-hand corner, you see that I've set my location to Sacramento. You can set your location wherever you are throughout the state, and we'll drive content, imagery, and experience based on your location. Sacramento is very different. It's vastly different than San Diego. It's definitely different than the Inland Empire or San Francisco. We wanted to be able to give that flavor to folks so that they would understand that, hey, this is more personalized. It's us trying to reach out and engage more with the constituency. Now within this, it's absolutely services driven. So if folks want to seek out and find services, they come in and then they discover those. I'll just show you a very quick one. You know, for example, I want to register a new vehicle. Boom. The service comes up. But you also notice here I can immediately launch that service, or if I wanted to know where DMV locations are near me, it picks up my location, it picks up the GeoIP, and then drives that content to the user, saving them time, serving them better, making it more intuitive to use. So we're really excited. I would certainly encourage you to dig into this, look at it. It runs fantastically on tablets and mobile devices based on adaptive design, and we're very proud of it, so I hope you enjoy it. Let's, if we can, switch back to the slides, and we'll dig into a couple of other initiatives that I wanted to talk about. Okay, so there's been a lot of discussion around open data in the state, and we're certainly not stranger to that. Department of Technology has been partnering very closely for the last year and a half, close to 2 years, with our government operations agency to define what open data is going to look like for the state. Developing governance strategies, partnerships, how we want to evangelize the technology and share the benefits of open data with the state of California. What we find important about this is that we're being able to show a greater measure of transparency in the work that we do, in sharing the content that we develop based on taxpayer dollar, right? Every one of us in this room has ownership in a piece of the information that we share, and it's your right to be able to see that. So open data is going to be a platform and a program and a movement, if you will, within California that's going to drive more content delivery, more ability to innovate and collaborate around important issues. We had tremendous success early on, or rather late last year in October, with our first official codathon. It was called the Green Gov Challenge. In 2 days, we had 14 applications delivered by providing open data to citizen coders. And that was phenomenal. In fact, 2 of them are slated to go into production for our Department of General Services, and our office is actually taking those and putting those into more of a production-ready environment. So there's some very exciting things that are coming with this. It gives us an opportunity to connect and collaborate more broadly with our constituency and the folks that we serve. Now, the very last item that I want to share with you because I think I'm running a little bit low. Russ, am I good on time? I just want to make sure. 5 minutes? Great, thank you. Is the California Innovation Lab. Now, I want to read this quote here. The California Innovation Lab will allow organizations to explore unconventional, even radical ideas in hopes of inspiring changes or new opportunities that could enhance California's delivery of technology services. That may scare some folks, right? Radical and unconventional in government, those two don't often reside in the same sentence or conversation. But we aim to do that. This is in place where government organizations can fail. Scary word too, right? But the idea is that we want to provide a sandbox, an area for folks to innovate and to develop and to deploy potentially new, efficient, intuitive applications based purely on open source technology. And this is a bit of a paradigm shift for government. You know, in many circles, open source is a little bit scary, but I have to tell you that we have to embrace this new paradigm because this is what's coming. Many of the millennials out there, you know, that work with me and other groups that in circles that I work with, that's all they develop in. And we need to be able to provide a place for us to be able to look at new innovation opportunities, but also a place for us to collaborate in that regard. So in doing so, we're setting this lab up within CalCloud. CalCloud's secure environment. It's going to be based on Red Hat OpenStack's platform. So we're going to see a lot of really interesting things come out of that. And I'll tell you, the most exciting thing to me is that we're going to have an opportunity to develop a culture around ideation, fresh thinking, a place where folks can come in, build something, spin up a VM, develop an application. If they don't like it, throw it away, start building again. So we're very excited about the opportunities this may bring. And I have to say, I think 2016 is going to be a very interesting year for technology. We have a lot of very, again, exciting initiatives coming out, and I hope to be able to share more with you as the year progresses. And thank you again for your time.